Hey guys, I'm Rick, and that is One Big Pile of Bricks on location in City with the amazing Henry. Woo! The original Henry.
Bro, the original Henry.
The original Henry.
The
None of
original
this new Henry. Who's that guy?
Bro. Bro.
How has your Lego Masters journey been?
Bro, before we start, is there a reason you picked Chinatown as the venue for our podcast? I've just got to ask.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to be pinged by YouTube or by anybody hating on me right now. I chose it to make it easier for everybody.
Oh, so you chose it to make it easier for me. Oh, thanks, mate.
Just words in my mouth. Here comes the complaints now. Skinhead, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Rick does podcast with Asian Lego personality in Chinatown. The headlines. Is Darway next? Is he after me for round two? Or?
Darway's unfortunately underperformed.
Wait. It's Darway, Crystal. That's it, bro.
There's only three of you, right?
There's only three Asians. Oh, Marielle.
Who's Marielle?
She's my mate.
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Yeah.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Yeah,
Caitlin as well. Caitlin's good.
They're all lined up. Next.
You're going to make me come across as a really bad person, Harry.
No, bro, you're a lovely person, bro. The godfather of Lego, bro. The godfather of Lego Australia. I love it.
How do you feel that season 1 went? I know it's a long time ago.
Ooh.
Because it's been ages. It's been like 5 years or something.
It's been ages, bros.
It's been a lot since. You've made a lot of money since. All those mean greets, just like dollar bills.
Making bank, bros.
That's it, making bank. That's all you've been doing, right?
Season 1, man, that's actually like, it is a long time ago.
It's so long. When we had the meet and greets at the store, dude,
and I probably had a really good perspective on how the show has changed as well.
Yeah.
Being on the most recent one and like stuff in between. But yeah, season 1, I'll talk. It was actually a super special experience. I've got to say, there was no expectations on the part of the producers, the show. It was very sort of low key, and then all of a sudden it was like this juggernaut out of nowhere.
Oh, dude, It was massive. How do you even explain how big it was? You can't explain how big the show was. Where now ratings have slipped a little bit because it's like we're up to 5-6 seasons. It's a lot, They're meant to be wrapping it up, but they keep going because Endemol wants money. But you know what? Like, and Brickman needs a new car. No, it's fine. Ryan's awesome.
Wait. Remember, Ryan's been on this podcast, and now you got me, man. So, bro, you can't be throwing shit at Brickman. Brickman's, he's my mate.
Brickman's like, no, Brickman is a really good person. I just want to clarify that. I do know him. Don't come at me because I've had a few complaints already about the Brickman comments, but I know Brickman, so it's fine.
Nah, man. Nah, look, It was really special, and I felt like I think we all knew it was special. Like about halfway through, it was like and it was from everything from start to finish, it was a magical experience. It was great.
I like how you're trying to make it like this rosy experience, but Kale was on there, so Kale's great.
Do you know what? Like, do you know what though? Like, man, Kale is a great Lego builder, and the show does filter out. I'll tell you what, everyone gets a nice filter, right? And it's just because man, I've got the biggest potty mouth, and even my mates go, man, the show makes you look like an angel.
I can confirm. Me too, don't worry.
Your podcast makes you look like an angel.
It's like Jason's trying to always edit out the bad words. Let's get rid of that one and put that in the garbage pile. That one that's over there.
Yeah, man.
But it's just, I think it's hard because there's been so many seasons, and every season I think they've tried to one up.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think every season's gotten better. Oh,
so say that again. Sorry, I couldn't hear properly.
I said, every season they try to one up the previous season.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean the season's better.
Nah, I'd agree with that. Sometimes I think, I've even said, the challenges sometimes get too physical and removes itself from the Lego building because, in my opinion, like you don't get your best Lego building upside down under a table.
Yeah, imagine having to build life on your back.
Yeah, like you wouldn't do that in real life, right? If you had a workshop, you'd turn it upside down, you'd build that way.
I understand if they made the table where they could flip it.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense, right?
Yeah. Oh man, like I've tried that, right? So I actually was like, we didn't have to do any of that on our season 1, right? And I remember having to do that on season 5.
Yeah.
And I reckon I could spend, because like I don't know if it was a thing that they showed too much of, but I get really motion sick, right? Like bad.
Yeah.
I would get motion sick in an elevator, right? And then so when I went underneath and I'd be looking at the bricks and trying to build upside down, I was like, man, this room is spinning. I'm gonna spew.
Because you're not meant to really be building upside down.
Yeah, like and when you look at this big pallet, like you actually do get like a bit not motion sick, but you get nauseous. Like imagine like a big green base plate or a big blue base plate, and you're just looking at it for 3 hours on end, and there's bright lights on it, and you're just stacking bricks at the start. Man, you full get,
and your eyes would be tripping out but you'd be like getting up and like, whoa.
Yeah, bro. Like people come out going, man, look, this is I'm done.
That's why Cade is such a nice person to your face, and then behind your back, he's like, what the guy?
He goes like, I mean, my back's hurting from holding this guy.
The funniest thing about Cade when we were at BBX is like he swore a few times, and Cade's matured a lot in the last 5 years because when we first met
he went through puberty only a few years ago.
Can confirm. No,
I love Cade.
He's awesome, but he was like, he dropped a few F-bombs in front of people, and people were like, Cade, what are you doing? He's like, man, I don't care anymore.
He's like, were they like 6 years old or?
He said it and Brisbane's an interesting place because like you can swear and no one.
Vegas? Did you go to? Is that where you were?
Yeah, like, but no one really like looks at you and like if you swear in front of kids, because he was swearing and no one sort of turned around. Where if you did it in Melbourne,
swear, drink, do whatever in front of kids in Brisbane. It's all good, bro.
I don't want to say anything bad about Brisbane because I don't want to get into trouble. Because I know when Henry and I are together, some of the stuff that comes out of our mouth.
There's gonna be a lot of edits in this podcast.
Or Jason's like, oh Jesus Christ, gonna slip out this bit. But I'm gonna ask something really controversial.
Controversial?
Yeah.
I didn't come here for controversial, bro.
Do you think you could have won against Jackson and Alex from season 2?
With Cade?
Yes.
I'm going to be really controversial with a really controversial answer, right? I think on any given day, just like any other sporting competition, I think Cade and I are capable of beating anyone. There you go.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. But it's one of those things, like I said, it's like a sporting competition, just whoever shows up the best on the day. But I definitely think we're
because you've done 3 seasons now, technically, right?
Do we count Christmas?
Is Christmas a season? No? Were you on the same... You on season 1 Christmas or season 2 Christmas?
The first one.
Yeah, okay.
The first one. The COVID one.
The COVID.
The COVID one.
The COVID one, yeah, that's right. It was terrible for you guys because there was like season 2 was okay because I think it was filmed in Melbourne. Season 3 was filmed in Sydney.
Yeah, we were at Fox Studios.
Yeah.
I literally have this permit from the member, I can't even remember the minister at the time, saying Henry Pinto has permission to travel outside his LGA for Lego Masters Australia.
Had that framed in the office. Like everyone's like, what a dumb thing to be traveling.
I was just like, priorities, New South Wales, priorities.
Melbourne was the same, man. Like we had a travel certificate for the store and like the roads were dead. It was awesome. But like, it's so dumb. Oh, why are you traveling to deliver Lego to people?
Yeah.
Like priorities, So do you think that Lego Masters has changed for the good or for the worse?
Oh, look, I think it's evolved with the market that it
panders do you want to get invited back on? That is the question.
No, look.
Okay, say all the bad stuff you want.
No. Look, I don't think I could ever say no to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, right? Like I've seen some people, say, look, I'll never do it again and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's probably times where everyone probably feels like, oh man, that was a totally stressful experience. I couldn't do it again. But if the show rang me up, I'd go back on it every time, probably. I'm being honest.
Well, with the Grandmasters, do you think you would have gotten further with a different partner?
Look, I don't think, put it this way. I don't think Sarah and I were there to, we were just there to be part of the cast. That's pretty much that's what I felt. That's what Sarah felt. We were there to be part of the cast. And look, winning would have been great, but I don't think it was on the cards for us.
Yeah. Do you think it was rigged towards Joss and Henry?
This guy brings me on the podcast.
There's a slip of the knife.
Yeah. No, look, I think it's I think the right team wins every single time. Put it that way.
I think it's a little bit convenient that you got Alex and Caleb and Joss and Henry going bang on Grandmaster straight away.
I think they're a good. I think they're good for the audience that Lego Masters. Do you know? Sorry, let me rewind. I think the audience from my season has grown up as well.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, with something like, let's say, Maths or Love Island, right?
Yeah.
When you're 20, you're going to watch it when you're 20. You're going to watch it when you're 25. You're going to watch it when you're 27,
Yeah.
28, up, 30, whatever, right? But I think with Lego Masters, it's hard. It's almost like you're starting with a new audience again, because you've probably got a run of maybe 2 years where the same audience would watch it, and then it's like, I've grown up, I'm not watching that, mum, dad, I'm going to watch something else, or I don't really care about that anymore.
Yeah.
What I find is the mums and dads keep watching it, but the kids bail out.
Yeah, because I think too, there's a lot of, back when the first season, it wasn't as much streaming content. Disney Plus wasn't around, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, here's Disney Plus, now there's like a million things on there.
That's actually really good though, because I feel like a lot of people genuinely come up to me and go, "Oh man, we watched season 5, but then we rewatch your season," and like they rewatch everything,
You're a bit younger back then.
Lighter too, bro.
You can say
that
this
was
stuff.
10 kilos ago.
Don't worry, I'm about 30 something kilos lighter since then, so it's fine. It's the way it is. But do you think Lego Masters doesn't have that sort of oomph anymore?
Oh, I think like any other show, I think it has a formula, runs its course, and then it's like any other character arc you'd find in a story, right? Starts off, has its peak, and then goes into a trough, and you need to reinvent it. Yeah.
I thought that was housekeeping for us.
It's like, just checking on you, Rick, making sure you're not filming anything untoward.
No, I heard her again. She's not she walked in before, and we're like, and there's all these cameras set up, and we're like, not doing anything sus, I promise. Yeah. Like, it's just filming naughty videos with Henry Pinto from Lego Masters.
Oh, man.
So you've been on 2.5 seasons, technically. What are your favorite moments from each season, do you think? Do you even remember? Like, it's been a long time.
Yeah. I definitely, winning on season 1 is definitely one of my...
Mate, you should see Cade's cup. It's like damaged, it's smashed. He brought it...
because he leaves it around Billsy, man.
Dude, he brought it to BBX. Your minifigure's like broken. It's just
because he leaves it around Billsy. It's because he leaves it unattended around.
He just leaves it around, like...
Yeah, man. One's under lock and key every time no one's using it, mate.
It's just like straight in the thing.
Meeting Sophie was a blast. She is like the most down-to-earth celebrity you'd ever meet. She literally, it's funny because my wife was a massive fan of her as well. And she would literally ring me, have a chat, chat. And I'd be like freaking out going, what am I going to talk to Sophie Monk about? And then she'd be talking. She talked to my kids. She talked to my wife on the phone.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Super nice. The most genuine celeb you'd ever meet.
I'm surprised she wasn't at the opening of the Lego store. They were dragging everybody into that. There's certain people that were on season 1 that no one remembers that was at the Lego store opening. So,
Don't talk about me like that, man. Don't talk about me like that. I'm still juicing that 15 minutes, man. But season 5, I would definitely say there was some fun episodes as well. Sarah and I had a pretty fun time with some of the more fun builds, like the rubber ducky, things like that, in the early builds. But then it gets quite stressful quite quickly. I forgot how stressful.
You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's hard too because you guys never built together before.
Nah, it was really, well, look, I never built with Cade either, but I think it's when you just have, certain styles that go well together, and some styles complement each other really well. And Lego Masters is a really specific style of building, right? I'll be honest, I'm not the the stuff that I make for my own, recreational time takes hours. Hours. I'm a notoriously slow builder, right? So Lego Masters, you got to be fast. You got to be fast, right? And you got to be very comfortable with the brick, right?
Yeah.
And I would say that I'm not a brick builder. I'm more of, I sort of build in a really unique style, but I'm not a brick builder, right? And that's where Cade was really good, right? And I think that Sarah was even similar to me. She'd build in a certain style, and you need someone who's got that basis for the brick. But I think Cade is if you're asking me who the best builder on Lego Masters ever is, it's Cade.
It's only because you won 50K with him.
Nah, he's genuinely like the guy is genuinely like a Lego.
Wait,
savant.
and how many store openings did you guys do? Like 50?
Oh, we did a lot of them. We did a lot of them.
Made more money off store openings than winning Lego Masters, mate. I know what the goal is. Don't you worry. Like,
Bro.
well, you look at it now. It's just like, what are they at? 24 or 25 stores now.
Well, we just went to Pitt Street. I don't know. We just went to Pitt Street, and that's amazing. Like,
well, I think that's a lot of. They have to pump a lot into it now because how do you got to make it a destination, right?
That's it, man.
I haven't been yet. I don't know if I'll go. I don't know if they're going to let me in.
You're gonna go.
You're going to let me in.
Look at this guy. He's got a Lego shirt on. He's
Well, it's just
go.
to make it easier to get through the airport, mate.
Nah, man,
Look
you're going
at these
straight-
two shady guys. All this camera gear going to Sydney. What are they
He's going
going
to the storeroom straight away with that. He's going to the store.
I just walk up and be like, "Hey guys, we're just going to take that minifigure. It just needs to be fixed."
Sorry, guys. It's my first day. I forgot my code. Can somebody tell me the code to the storeroom again? It's this guy.
Dude, I saw a video on TikTok that they have to sell something like 28,000 Millennium Falcons to cover rent or something crazy.
It's more than Millennium Falcons in there, though.
Yeah, it's like 30 million a year. I heard in rent.
Yeah, wow.
Like that's a lot outlay.
That is a lot of outlay. I don't even know. You would know what $30 million looks like. I don't.
This guy thinks I'm, mate. All my money comes up flying to you because you like have to come up here and got to bring poor Jason up away from his family. That's your fault,
Bro, I was literally parked my car 5 minutes away, and this guy picks me up in a Lambo and just goes like, "Hey, Henry."
You're mistaking me for Darway again.
It wasn't that. I promise it wasn't that way. But I do get in Lambos with random ball guys all the time. So
Jason's got one parked in the car park because we were joking when we were coming in. We passed a Maserati place. I'm like, "You reckon we should get a Ferrari?" And he's like, "We should rent one." I'm like, straight away they're gonna think we're drug dealers, like two overweight white bald guys renting a Ferrari in Sydney.
nah, man, you wouldn't be a drug dealer. You'd be more of a maybe a Bitcoin dude or something like that. You're the wrong profile, man.
What about Jason?
Nah.
So, are you still enjoying working with Lego?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah. I mean, I still enjoy working with Lego for me.
yeah.
Like, as in,
Not like the brand, like the brick, obviously.
yeah. It took me a while to get back into it after season 5. I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah.
season 5 was rough. Like, you know, it was hard to sort of get eliminated when we got eliminated. I feel like we still didn't empty the tank.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Sarah and I still had a little bit more to give, and I think we could have gotten a little bit further with a bit of, you know, with a bit of luck, a little bit of positive discrimination, and a bit of. That's the word. That's the best way to put it. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, you should have seen the comments on Brickman's Instagram when Crystal got eliminated.
Oh, really?
They were calling him like racist and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but they forget that she was with Andrew. That's why she didn't succeed. Sorry, Cheap Jakes.
Oh, snap. Snap.
No, but he was like, it was bad, dude. Because, like, you know, it's hard when you're. Lego Masters is notoriously known for being 90% of a certain color. Right?
What color?
The color of Rick.
I'm actually color.
The color of Rick.
I don't see color, man.
Oh, yeah, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, I think it's really hard. I just don't understand. Like, there's more talented builders. They're just got to find them.
Dark nougat.
Good old Gayan. Like, poor Gayan. Gayan and Danushi, the only dark couple in the whole
season 1, the most diverse Lego
yeah, it is,
Masters
because
ever.
I think they were trying to cover the color palette. Right? They
They just went to Dulux and went, yep. Season 1.
Yeah, I like
there.
this color. Yep, this is cool. Yep. We're looking for Nougat. Yep, we got that guy covered. No worries. And we got the super white. Yep, there's Cade. No.
Wait. We need a bogan, Billsy. Here we go.
Someone's a little bit stiff. There's Kale.
Yeah. Asian chick. Oh, wait, 2.
Oh, Kaylin's good. I haven't really spoken to Marielle for a long time. So, you know.
I remember when I met Caitlin and Marielle. I met them in the lobby. They were the first people I met.
Seriously?
Yeah. When in the hotel lobby when I arrived.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, a team of 2 Asian chicks. Nice.
Did you say that to them?
Yeah, I was teasing them. I was like, yeah.
Did they laugh?
Oh, yeah.
They just, another team that got eliminated first.
Yeah.
Do you think they deserve to get eliminated first?
Nah, look, I don't think it's really hard. Like, it's being like I think I can probably talk to this the best, right? Because I've been a winner.
I'm a winner.
And,
Look at me.
and kicked out early, right?
That's right.
Not for the wrong reasons, but just
First
kicked out,
and last.
Yeah, second last. And then so I think I could talk to it, but like it's hard. It's hard going early. Like you're never prepared for it. Like it's really
Well, I think too, I hear stories of.
You got to give me a 1 hour special, bro. This is we can go for
we can go. I don't care. Like he's just
more,
flashing me the time because he knows that there's been times where I've gone over to like 50 minutes and he's like, "Rip it up, man!" Like,
no, man, you can do a 1 hour special with me, man. Come on, bro. We're in Chinatown. You didn't come all the way to Chinatown to do a 20-minute special.
I'm not saying anything that because you know how bad I can be into. I'm maybe 2 drinks in today, so that's just bad in itself.
Yeah, right. Rice wine or
Jesus. My God, Henry. Anyway,
hit me more questions.
if you want, I have a Lego Masters Christmas trophy. If you want to know what it feels like to touch one, you can borrow the one.
I've touched Michael's plenty. You got to remember Michael won that.
Oh yeah, Michael took his. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard he wasn't meant to get one.
Oh yeah. I've literally given Endemol his address to get it back.
Because I heard that he was not meant to get it, and he just like pilfered it.
Oh yeah, he took it, and but I don't think. But I think being COVID lockdown, because his germs was all over it, they just said, "Yeah, keep it. Don't worry about it."
Well, it is Michael, so it's like But yeah, I think he just, and then Sarah ended up with one.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, because she won.
Yeah, well, and now it's sitting on display at work, but that's why. Only at Christmas.
You pay rent for that?
Well,
Sarah, get some rent.
So do you think, in all honesty, do you think this newer season that's coming up, we can talk about it because they've spoken about it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's smart them comparing non-Lego Masters with around the world Lego Masters? Because they're bringing in randoms that have never built Lego before, really properly competitive with other Lego Masters.
I think it just depends on who they're bringing in, right?
I think it's a bad move.
Yeah, I think it's look, if you're going up against someone who's been in the brick pit versus not, even I found it really hard, like because the brick pit changed heaps from season 1
more
to season
parts,
5.
right?
More parts, things are just a little bit different.
Everything's moved.
And like sometimes it's an advantage having limitations.
Yeah.
Right? Because if somebody's, really good, like, man, if I'm going against Joss, bro, take away the pallet. Give him as least amount of bricks because that guy's
he takes advantage of everything.
That's right. So he would you would have an advantage the less pieces that person has. Whereas if it's someone like me, it's probably irrelevant because I'm not that great with everything, right? So that's a thing, right? So you'd see better builds progressively because there's better pieces in the brick pit.
I just don't understand why they did that. I don't understand why they just didn't ask you to come back or like KU and Cade to come back and compete. Like to me, it's just an odd move and I think it's going to backfire on them because just imagine, right? Nothing against Americans, but just imagine that you get to like the last 3 teams and they're all Americans.
Awesome.
Like it's just going to be like Lego Masters US, which is okay, which is not that great, but it's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I just don't think it will be the same.
As long as there's some diversity there, bro.
Is there going to be though? Because I know of a few people that I believe that are on there.
Do you?
You do as well. Come on, spill it.
Well, that's some of the Aussies.
I don't know any of the Aussies. I know one of the Americans.
Yeah, okay.
From the first season of Lego Masters US, they had colourful hair. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a lot.
With the blondie. No, it's fine. Because I reached out to Amy. Like not Amy Brickmaster, Amy, the other Amy.
Yeah.
Amy Double D on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm in Austria at the moment, not Australia. And I was like,
people make that mistake all the time.
I was like, I don't believe you.
There's actually a thing at Austria airport where you go, I was meant to go to Australia.
Being like all packed down with all the things.
It's a thing.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch it. We'll see. Are you going to watch it?
You'll watch it.
No. Do you want me to be honest with you? Do you want me to be honest with you? I didn't see a single episode of Grandmasters.
Yeah, because you were in the brick pit with us most of the time.
No, I was there. I saw the finale live, so I didn't really need to watch it again.
But that's the thing, right? Like it becomes like, I'll put it this way, right? I'm a soccer nut, right? I'd love to watch a whole soccer game, but sometimes I just like watching highlights. That's you. You'd like to watch on the highlights, yeah?
Well, and also too, like after a while, Lego Masters is the same. first season did amazing for us.
Mm.
Henry always gives me grief about it because he's like, "Oh, we paid your way." Yeah, okay, Henry, we get it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, season 1 was amazing. We did the meet and greets, thousands of people. It was insane.
Yeah.
Season 2, meh, 3. And then it's like, after a while, you're like, it's not as exciting to me.
It's hard because it's hard to I guess hitch your name to the Lego brand as a celebrity as well, because they just don't do that as a brand, right? Like, whereas with MasterChef, things like that, you can really hitch your name to that brand.
Yeah.
Sell cookbooks, sell this, sell that.
Where Lego Masters doesn't like it.
Well, Lego in general doesn't do that, right? Like, so, and that's just a thing, right? Like, it's just, you don't see branding like how you would with like a luxury sunglass brand or something like that with tied to a celebrity, and you just don't do that. It just doesn't do that. It's just you don't go on Lego Masters to get famous.
Do you feel a bit robbed that the current season of US is getting a Lego set?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Do you reckon it's going to be good?
You mean the set or the show?
The set that they get, like that they designed at the end. Aren't they designing a set or something? Like the winners get it's like a set of the build they do?
Yeah, but it would be like the ideas, wouldn't it? Like they'd get a full revamp or something like that.
Yeah, because wouldn't you like to see your Poseidon
as a set?
Yeah.
I'd rather see my rappers as a set.
I don't think Lego
Sorry,
would
Kate.
I don't think Lego would approve. Have you put on Lego ideas?
Nah, I won't. It's too edgy. It's too edgy.
Yeah, it is
it's
now.
Too edgy.
Because they're doing all like basic stuff again, like trains and houses and like.
Yeah. You know me. I love pushing the limit of what you can do with Lego. I'd probably do a lot more, adult oriented builds, like things that, robots with guns, things like that. So it's not, on brand.
And some adult related stuff that we can't share to the public.
Oh, please. The stuff that I send you in WhatsApp is different.
Mate, if anyone saw, we'd both be in trouble. Let's just put it up.
You would be in trouble.
So do you, every time Lego Masters around, do you still get recognized or it's done now?
No, I just get recognized a fair bit. Like, because I guess I'm...
Even in Chinatown?
Bro, Leopard Masters is a thing. Like,
Well, Leopard tried to sell one of your builds.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We can. We've got time.
Yeah.
I know the timer's counting down, but I don't care.
Like, you're just waiting for Caleb and Alex to come. Don't worry, I'll kill some time for you.
Spoilers, that's the next episode. But anyway. But didn't you get approached after or during season 1 to buy the Gundam?
Yeah, but before.
Before?
And then it was sort of like during the show, it was a bit of negotiations and things like that. But look, it was very flattering, but I knew that in my heart of hearts, I couldn't go against the Lego brand, being on Lego Masters and things like that.
You're drinking the Kool-Aid so much here.
Oh, bro.
Do you want to, I know how much you got offered.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, so how much did you get offered?
20 grand for the instructions for the Gundam,
Wow.
Yeah, which would, was like,
that's a lot of money.
20 grand US, you're talking.
Yeah, that's a lot of cash. What's that, like 30 Aussie or something?
Yeah, man. So it would have been significant.
Yeah.
Significant.
Would have you done it if you didn't win Lego Masters?
100%.
Yeah. He's got the negotiations, because I know some of the producers that are still around would have been like, hey, D-Mac, if I don't win, man, going to get this Gundam 30 grand US.
I've got a plan B, bruz. Don't worry.
You're not going to be like Kale and ask for a...
I'll be like, Kate, sorry, you're not getting this Gundam money.
Clothing sponsorship by politics or whatever?
Oh, man. Is that a thing?
I don't like, is it? Do they get sponsored? I know Maddie and Jimmy got sponsored.
Yeah, from, is it Cotton On Kids or... Is it?
Dangerfield.
Oh, Dangerfield.
I only laugh because I know Jimmy's going to just give me grief later. Like, it's like, oh. But it's...
I have to laugh because I know Jimmy's going to give me grief later on.
Like, thanks, bro. Like, but I think you could have taken the deal. I don't think it would have went down well.
Nah.
I don't think you would have got all those meet and greets.
Nah. It would have been like, bow.
Denied. You are the weakest link. See you later. Like,
nah.
So overall, do you think that you had a successful last 5 years in the Lego community?
Oh, I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so.
It's
like,
all right. No, it's all right.
I'd like to think so. Like, I generally, one of the things that I love about doing Lego is actually building and exhibiting. That's my jam. Like, that's what I actually enjoy doing. Everything else is just a bit of a bonus, but I genuinely love talking to people and, having a chat with them and stuff like that.
So I spoke to Damien and Andrew at BBX, and they were like, "Thank you for saving me," because they were copping like the lineup of photos. Do you still get that at events? Just like 100 photos, and you just smile,
of course,
smile, and they were just like, "Please save me." They just miming at me, "Please, can we do the podcast now?" Because they're just trying to get out of there. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, let's go." And they're like, "Oh, thank you."
So what you're saying is Damien and Andrew aren't really into their fans. Got it? Yeah.
It's all the front. Andrew is the worst human. No, Andrew and Damien and Andrew.
They are the nicest guys.
They are are legit the best guys. Like,
there is I've met all the people I've met on Lego Masters, Cade, Andrew, Damien. Who else? Like they're just
Ryan Evans.
Really, no, Lynn. Lynn is a really nice person as well. Like,
no, Ryan Evans.
Ryan's a nice guy, but he's
I'm only asking because I know
he's what's the right word?
Passionate
train guy. Put it that way.
I'm having him on in a podcast in January, hopefully.
Really?
Yeah, him and Gabby. I've been trying to get him for a while.
You're going to do trains with him and touch each other's trains, bang, bang.
I'm not going to say
I'm buying you an engineer's cap just to wear on that episode.
I'm not wearing anything.
You're wearing an engineer's cap.
And then straight away I won't be allowed back into work or around any schools.
No, Ryan's a legend.
Yeah, Ryan is
a legend.
So overall, do you think that with the growth of the Lego Masters, can you keep up with how many people are now in Lego Masters Australia? Like,
I don't think anyone can keep up with it.
Dude, I'm struggling to keep up. I made a mistake in one of the podcasts recently. I'm like, "Are you on season 3, right?" They're like, "Season 4."
That's why it's hard. That's why it's hard to grind on, after Lego Masters, unless you got something else that you're going to do. And
unless you're like Billsy, who's just props to Billsy, and I always say this to Billsy, he's the number one standout for grinding.
Yeah.
He's just, since season 1, hasn't stopped.
Nah, he's always consistent.
Dude, he just pumps.
Yeah.
But him and Bills are good guys.
No, yeah, but you're talking about Lego Masters, aren't you? Not just contestants.
Well, without getting too controversial, because I know I can say some bad things.
Man,
and I
this
don't
guy, smashing me with the hard questions. Go.
I'm not smashing you with any questions. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do one last one before we wrap it up. Out of the season, what are we on? Season 5 Grandmasters? Season 4, do you think the last 3 teams deserve to be in the top 3?
On which season?
Season 4. Gene and Nick, Kate and Alex, and Joss and Henry.
Yeah, I do. I do think they should have been there for sure.
Just trying to get out some controversy out of you.
No, I mean, did you think there should have been another team?
I'm not talking about me here, Henry.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I've met all of them, and obviously I'm doing podcasts with them. They're fine. They're fine. Like, what do you want me to say? They're great because every time I give Joss grief, he watches and listens to the podcast. He brings it up. Every single one. If I say something in a previous one, like today when we record later, he'll be like, "Why did you say that?" Straight away he brings it up. And I'm like, because I forget, because we film we just dropped episode 50. I don't remember,
Man, no, look, I think, like I said before, every team that's won has been the right team to win.
It's just a shame Jackson and Alex are too famous to come on a podcast. Anyway.
Is that what you asked? That's what you asked.
All right, Henry. Well, where do you want me to link you? Instagram?
No, I've got too many followers on there. Do my LinkedIn.
Henry's famous on Instagram, so we'll link to his Instagram below. Is it Lego Dark Knight?
At the Lego Dark Knight, yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Do you know what the thing is? I should have changed that handle because I actually don't think it's like the most obvious handle. That
but it doesn't matter,
But when I got when I won the season, I got the blue tick, and then you can't change your name.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay for it, right? The blue tick.
No, bro. I got the proper one.
All right. Well, thanks, Henry.
Do you pay for yours?
I don't have a blue tick.
Oh.
They won't approve me. I tried.
What do you mean?
They won't approve us because we're a brand.
Get your people to speak to my people.
You're a dick. Anyway, thank you, Henry. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man. It was a blast.